Last touching point, man. Last point here. Niners, this backfield, man. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey is
Y'all
going
good over there?
super high.
Y'all good over there?
Super high. I'm talking right after the top 6 are gone, I've seen him go 7 in a lot of drafts. And this is a guy that's dealing with the calf injury. The one thing they're saying is if you play fantasy, you can't play scared. You can't be scared that he's going to get hurt. Upside wins championships. Yeah. Well, you know what loses it? Having a guy go out halfway through the year that you're counting on for 25 points a game. I mean, I just don't get why I think there's other players that are much safer than him. And this injury risk, there's not a lot behind him, fortunately for CMC, but unfortunately for him, that means more work. That means more usage. That means more wear and tear on a body that's struggling to get through every single year. 3 out of the 8 seasons he's played, he's missed more than half the games. I'm like, that don't really sound like RB1 worthy to me.
Brother, you need to say it again for the people in the back. Like, that is scary. Like, I do think you change up your draft strategy once you take him off the board. Because we mentioned the usage is going to be high because there is no Jordan James back there. Isaac Guerrero is dealing, with a shoulder injury where he's back at practice. He should be good, but it's like, all right, who else is there? Patrick Taylor on IR. I mean, come on now. Like, it's racking up to where guys are getting injured. And I think it's a program issue over there that they got with the 49ers because it don't make sense how I'm just pointing out the obvious. Every year, y'all got some type of injuries going on. Pearsall before OTAs, the hamstring. You got calf injuries with Jawan Jennings right now. Brandon Ayuk coming back. He don't know if he coming back in week 6, week 7. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, how productive is this offense going to be? How much wear and tear you going to put on that boy CMC, where right now his per touch injury rate is very high. I mean, he averaging at least 2 different injuries per season at this point.
That's the real advanced stat you need to know. Per touch injury right now. Add that to your advanced stats.
No cap, bro. I'm sitting here like I'm looking like the same way you were looking at his game log, the same way you was looking at his seasons. Like, the boy has not been available, but we are still rolling the dice because we are living and breathing as if he isn't back in that Carolina blue. Like, Cuz hasn't cracked 60 catches in the 49ers jersey.
That's
what are we talking about?
The hard part that people are not really factoring in. They're thinking, okay, I'm getting this old version of CMC, which was the 2019 version, which was 100 catch, 1,000-yard CMC in Carolina. You're the only weapon. This is a different offense. This isn't even the same upside that we were chasing once before. And he's not in his prime no more. Dude is 29 years old, coming off multiple injuries and a serious injury last year. So why are we trading Christian McCaffrey as if he's Bijan Robinson or if he's Jahmyr Gibbs, just injury prone? Like, that's not who he is. He's not a 30-plus touch fantasy point per game type player anymore. That's just not who he is. I think in this role, this team is going to be different. You got George Kittle. You have Jawan Jennings. You have Ricky Pearsall. You got Brandon Ayuk when he gets back. The offense can move without Christian McCaffrey. It helps to have him. But even when he was locked in, when we first got him, he was 24.5 fantasy points per game. That's what it was. If you want to take the chance on that and the fact that he doesn't finish seasons healthy very often, be my guest. But for me, this age, injury risk, I'm out on him in first round. If it was second round ADP, I would love to take the chance when I had a safer player. And now I could take CMC middle to the back end of the second round and feel much better about it. For now, I'm out, bro.
I'm out, bro. You hit the nail on the head. My man just got married last year. He just had a kid this year, bro. He is setting up and telling us right in front of our faces he's about to ride off to the sunset. Like, I don't know how many seasons CMC has left, especially with this wear and tear and usage. Like, I can't see him leading the league again in touches this year. I can't even see him cracking the 1,400 mark that he usually does when it comes to scrimmage yards. Like, I don't know if folks are really looking at what they're buying. Like, it's kind of, they're taking it off the shelf like it's Black Friday and not looking at the price. Like, bro, it's going to be an issue if he gets hurt again, no matter where you take him in the first 2 rounds.
That's the biggest storyline too, is what happens when he gets hurt. Right now, I like Isaac Guerrero where he's going right now. It feels kind of free to just be like, okay, cool. Like, you can get him for the upside, right? Like, if Christian McCaffrey does go down, you have a pretty much locked in high end RB2, back end RB1 with Guerrero, who has to prove he can stay healthy as well. He's had his own injury concerns. Who do you think is the RB to trust? Say something does happen to CMC. I don't want to put that out there. I want him to play a healthy season. But say something does happen to CMC. The Niners really don't have a lot in the backfield that's trustworthy right now. Do you think Garendo's the guy? You think the Niners could pivot? Like, what do you think the Niners could do if something happens with CMC or to prevent it, so to speak?
Trade for Brian Robinson Jr. now, right now.
B-Rob?
Trade for B-Rob. Because I'm telling you now, it's going to make sense. Because I think Isaac Garendo, he still has issues pass blocking. There is no real film this season that we've seen him improve in that area. Yeah, he's a home run runner, but if he couldn't jump Jordan Mason, what makes you think that he is going to be able to hold on to that RB1 role? Like, I do think that
if the Niners trade for Brian Robinson, we gonna have 50 Cent playing in the background because him and Pearsall both taking shots and shots and shots. We can't have that kind of. We can't have that kind
we
of.
Got the thugs,
bro. many.
Yo, they gonna come out together, bro. Oh my god, that is the tag team right there, son. I'm dead serious though. Like when it comes to this backfield, and if CFC go down, knock on wood, hopefully he don't. My next guy, like I would say the last month and a half that I was like champion Jordan James, because honestly, in my opinion, he's the upgraded Jordan Mason. There's more college production out of Oregon that you get out of Jordan James, who shared a backfield before with Bucky Irvin in 2023, who both ended up with double-digit touchdowns. Like, he is a guy that I think a lot of people are overlooking because of the hype of Isaac Garendo, where he's a watch list guy. Him getting injured last week or 2 weeks ago, that really kind of derailed of all of my hype for Jordan James, just based on he's undraftable at this point. You have to just wait and see, because again, Jordan Mason came out of nowhere. There was Elijah Mitchell in his way, Isaac Garendo in his way, CMC in his way, and that boy ended up leading the charge for the first 5-6 weeks as an RB1. I mean, when it came down to it, breakaway tackles, he was right behind Derrick Henry. When it came to fantasy points per game, he was right behind Saquon Barkley. Like, it comes down to this 49ers backfield always having a ready running back, and I think Jordan James in-house is that guy.
Crazy, because you would think like this backfield does have options, and the running back that plays for the Niners has upside. So if you like Jordan James or you like Garendo, those are good late round flyers that won't cost you anything. And guess what? If week 2, week 3 roll by and you need a spot, you can kick either one of them to the curb. But B-Rob.
Didn't Jeff Wilson Jr. just spin back on y'all too?
He's
He
in
in that
room now too.
Yeah. He better stay healthy. They relying on him.
Man, he can't stay healthy to save his life. So anyway, that does it for today's episode, man. Make sure y'all follow the page. We'll be back next week to talk more and get you guys right for your fantasy leagues. Peace out.